Capricorn, happy birthday! And also happy winter solstice, okay? This is a very powerful energy, powerful time. I'm so happy to do your reading. I am going to be doing 2020 predictions. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I appreciate your energy, support, vibes, and everything else, okay? So let's get right into it. I'm going to be pulling an overall theme for 2020 here for my Capricorn spirit guides. What is that overall message that you have? Oh, you got so. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. So we have three actually. We have allowance. Here with the card number 9. Let's see if we can get some for allowance here. So there's a lot of things that are just having you just be open. It's just an opening year. Everything is going to be very aligned here for you. This is also an energy where we're coming into this new year without any judgments, without any opinions, any fear, no fear, and also no resistance. This is just whenever we are allow ourselves, right? The universe becomes our actual divine partner. Your religion practice, whatever that you feel that's divinely, what you believe in, it's like right here next to you. This whole year, it's like allowing all of these different expansions to actually occur in your life here. So this is definitely a opening. Like there's nothing closing you. There's definitely nothing closing you. There's healing in 2020. There's a lot of healing. This is 11, so that's that high priestess energy of 2. This is allowing our intrinsic ability to restore our health, restoring our wholeness within ourselves, just using information that we already have been through or the information that we've carried in the previous years, especially in this year. It's like coming to our senses. It's like harmonizing everything. A lot of things, it's like once we're open, once we're not judging, once we're not too opinionated, once we just everything is cool, everything's divinely orchestrated, allowing what is here, being open to that. There's a wholeness, there's a conscious wholeness that's taking place. There's a lot of expansion. Your crown chakra came out here. Okay, this is with 7. That's a solitude energy. That's an energy where we are definitely supporting our highest perceptions, our highest self here. We're no longer allowing, it's like our support system when we need it in any kind of negative times, transmuting negative energy into a lot of light, a lot of positive enforcements, allowing this to occur. I feel like submitting to your higher self gives us the expansion that we also need in 2020. This is healing relationships. This is healing, just allowing healing to take place. I feel like anybody who wants to come in and heal with you and come from a higher space and really talking about things, it's like no judgment, no opinion, just really hearing people out, really allowing all of these beautiful new healing and consciousness, and finally understanding why things that happen the way they do, why people are who they are, and also just really putting that healing energy in us as well. Woo! So it's going to be a beautiful, deep, beautiful year. I feel like anything that you come across that seems like kind of outside of your higher self, with the crown chakra, this is all about your higher self. This is like, what is that saying? How can I come from this space here? And I feel like anything that is in fact a negative experience, a negative environment, a negative person, whatever that case, even our own negative mindsets and weaknesses, I feel like you're able to transmute, like boop, whether, yeah, it's just allowing and seeing people, and you have this, I feel like for the month of 2000, or excuse me, the month, right? The year 2020, it just feels like you guys are like more at peace, and because of that, you're in that open space. You know, you are looked upon as a healer as well here for some of you guys. So let's pull a crystal card. Oh, got some. Let's see. Everybody not answering their phone to my mom. Oh, hold on. Did he text me? I'm sorry. It's my little nephew's birthday, so I'm hyped too. Um, okay. Oh, okay, let me know. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry. Cause we supposed to be going out. Anyway, sorry y'all. So we have new beginnings and protection. You guys, for most of, well, some of you guys, this feels like you choosing another path this year. You putting something behind you. This new year is literally a new year for you. There's like, you're actually moving into the new year in a new cycle already. And you had to protect yourself. There's some kind of boundaries that were enforced, like really protecting your higher self. That's what I'm getting, for your healing. And you allowed this to come in. There's a lot of allowance that has taken place in shape and form here. Black tourmaline is a very powerful crystal. I always had it right near me. You know, this is a very protecting us from negative spirits, negative energies, negative environments, negative just our mindsets, just protection around auras and of that sort here. If that's what you know you believe in, but this is definitely helping us to put up some boundaries for our safety, our honest to God safety here. This is anything that we felt stuck also in. This is very important for us to strengthen and ground ourselves. And again, creating appropriate boundaries in your life here. Um, I do feel like this is definitely protecting your heart. For some of you guys, protecting your heart is very important here, because you just, again, there's whatever you allow that's healing into your life, it has to come from a very higher plane, or you block it out because you're very aware, wow, of how it's like your soul. It's like this takes courage, Capricorn, to like, you know, block certain energies out. You know, sometimes we get complacent, comfortable. Others of you guys, this just feels like a lot of judgments and a lot of opinions that have been bestowed on you, to the point where you had to block that out because you had to tap into who you essentially are here. And this could go vice versa. This could somebody feeling about you, but this is your energy. This is you blocking out people who make you feel crazy, you know, or just a lot of judgmental energy and behaviors. And yeah, it's like allowing yourself to expand out of that. And whatever that you have to protect, you protect, and whatever you have to transmit, you transmit with your own energy, with you coming from a very healing, holistic, higher plane state here. There's an awakening of your imagination. A lot of you guys, your creations are definitely going to be the focus this year. Um, and this is definitely channeling gifts and abilities. There's a lot of new energy. There's a lot of new opportunities here. There's a lot of things that have changed. I believe in 2019, where you could have had so many different emotions: fear, joy, excitement, anticipation. But this is a time for transformation here. This is a lot of great opportunities and doors being open for you. And I feel like you definitely had to enforce your boundaries so that you can be able to do that. Wow, that's a crazy beautiful message for the month of 2020. So let's get into some tarot here. I'm going to pull one tarot card for each month and then kind of clarify when needed, okay? And see what energies that we can kind of like see around what each month that will be in for Capricorn spirit guides. I'm so excited. So happy birthday again, guys. I love you so much. Okay, for my Capricorn spirit guides, the messages that you have for my Capricorn spirit guides. Messages that you have for my Capricorn spirit guides. Okay. Alright, so the month of January. Woo! We got the shaman already. You guys starting off. You're coming in. January is a very significant month here. I'm just gonna pull them all out here. So let me just do that. Let me pull these up here. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, so Capricorn, the month of January feels so significant when it relates to you kind of now surrendering. Surrendering is what I'm getting. You had to do a lot of different things in 2019 as it relates to understanding what it means to put up your boundaries. It was definitely a significant lesson for you. And I feel like there was a lot of different energies that have distracted you from understanding the depth of who you essentially are. I don't feel like this was an energy where we essentially could go or even practice. I feel like we allowed ourselves to, love people endlessly and understand their depth, but it wasn't reciprocated. And this is where you have now understand something here. This also feels like something that was hidden. I'm getting energy that was hidden from you, and still not seeing what that all was about. I'm clarifying this energy. This is a tower energy. Some of you guys had a previous tower moments where it was just divine intervention has taken place, and divine intervention taking place is because of the fact that something was fucking injustice to you with this Libra card in reverse. Okay, this is something that we're just figuring out, the bad karmic experiences, and finding the strength to still process how we truly feel and what we essentially love is the greatest gift of all. And still trying to, like, this is a Leo energy, but with the strength card, this is an energy where we have to use our hearts. This situation, this karmic experience, this unjustified thing that kind of like really turned our world around, essentially, we are in a space of healing. We are in a space of finding the strength of still not really being clear as to what is happening here. These are all high arcana cards. So January is powerful. I feel like this is all about like what has happened after some things that just was a surprise to us. It was a shock. And I'm not saying that you don't see it in a very depth matter or deep into the matter, but this is advising us to tap into our hearts, to tap in, like dealing with animals, honestly, literally animals. And this could be animalistic behaviors you see in other people, and you needing to always kind of alchemize the environment. So say if there's that one coworker or that one creative project or our family members, whatever the case is, where we have to kind of intervene and step in and kind of like give a higher message so everybody can understand, like, oh, okay. But I feel like you're tired of being that individual. I'm getting this message where you are definitely moving forward after things that were divinely orchestrated for you. This is that energy of finding the strength again in January. Just finding the strength again here. I feel like for February, here is that financial security here. That financial security, that stability. I do feel like there's a mother energy here. Yeah, there's a lot of unblocking of financial securities. We can essentially feel like it's like a lot of ups and downs with it, but this definitely feels like we might have to look at it from a different perspective. I feel like sometimes we're essentially very secure, but our perception on finances in the physical realm are never satisfied. And it's like really stepping into a place of contentment of where you are essentially are here. I do see a lot of creative projects also for February. Um, I do essentially see like there's a change in perception that's taking place. I do see a lot of Pisces energy here. So this is understanding the intangibility of how secured we can essentially go. This is a healing of our soul. I am getting soulful energy off this, and I feel like there's a lot of, again, our we let our guards down, so that kind of set us back a little bit. I'm getting, even though we're in this new beginning, it was kind of a surprise for us, but we do essentially feel like held back, or finding the strength to, like, I feel like dig us out of rubbrages, like really trying to clean up the mess, um and still also in our spirit, like what happened, or, and it's like once you see the understanding of why that is, it starts to unblock your heart. I do feel like there's a heavy influence on don't let this situation harden your heart. I feel like some of you guys hearts are becoming hardened in this experience, and you trying to find clarity in a situation because you're essentially still healing. There's a lot of healing that's taking place here. um But there's a lot of doors being unblocked for you, a lot of new opportunities in February for stability, as well as in March. And you have to make a decisive decision. Yeah, you could actually in March might be traveling the world for a job opportunity, or project opportunity. It's like a very intellectual energy. Someone respects who that you are. This could be I do feel an Aquarian energy here, so this could involve an Aquarius, or this is just an energy where we are up and out of here. We are getting what we came here for. I feel like the first 2 months in January and February, I feel like definitely January is a very powerful month. A lot of revelation, a lot of changes, a lot of not knowing but trusting the process, and allowing what's transitioning and what's moving in your life. Just allow it, because it's putting you in a place of security for sure. um I guess this is an energy where we're just not there we're still not clear as to what path we're being taking on. So we could be very judgmental on it, or not see it for what it really is. And this is where your spirit, your belief systems, your faith really is going to give you a place of peace at this time of transition. I do feel like an impatience energy coming off this. So it's like in the interim, uh, being mindful. Meditations are heavily influenced here. Studying something that you actually want to study outside of your resources, but like a spiritual text, or spiritual belief systems, or religious belief systems, whatever the case is. If it's a Torah or a Bible, whatever. Just, I feel like it's just like we're wanting advice from spirit to relax and be peaceful in this time of transition for you. Because this definitely feels like I'm getting pain. I'm getting pain. It's chaotic. It's like not clear in December, but I mean in January. But this is a blessing. This is an energy where we're understanding here. We're understanding why the things happen the way they do, and allow our hearts to overcome. I'm getting hate for something, like letting the love overcome the hate that you feel from this, or just not understanding why. It's like now a place of coming from a place of peace, a place of understanding here, and just deep empathy also within yourself and with others. I feel like definitely once we get a change of perception on how we want things to go, or you understand a certain topic or situation more in depth, you also unlock your security, a lot of financial security. Some things are still not clear financially. You could be working again on some kind of project, something that's to mature, investment, whatever, and we want this to be securitizing for us. I feel like there's another part of the story that you have to like research and dig deep and understand. And boom, once you do, through your intellectual energies, this is where you unblock some kind of like project, or this is definitely a financial opportunity that's going to be taking you places here. And it's rewarding. You're being rewarded for your intellect in March. Definitely in February, again, as I mentioned, there's a lot of securitization there. We just have to look more deeper into the matter. Now in April here, yeah, so April feels like independence, success. Whatever that felt like a delay is not a delay no more. You are coming into your intellectual mind. I get this energy of not clear through our intuition, and really coming into like understanding that crown chakra, that spiritual energy. And then boom, it's like really deriving you also into your intellectual mind of making proper decisions. And it definitely feels like a very fair energy. You're cutting things out. You're enforcing your boundaries here. I do feel like there's a level of attention that we love to have through our self-efficiency, through our success, through our projects, through our mindsets here. It definitely feels like a good energy to have. So what's that? January, February, March, April. So yeah, April is definitely like I'm stepping all the way out. I'm out here. I'm seeing you guys could actually be in the limelight for a lot of things that you have chose for yourself as well. A lot of success based off, again, enforcing your boundaries. It's like attractive in your self-efficiency, your independence. It gains a lot of attention in April. You're going to be getting a lot of attention. Some of you guys don't like it, but I feel like this is definitely an energy that's well appreciated and well deserved. In May, ending and a beginning. I feel like April is definitely a transformative month. Some of you guys are coming to the end of some cycle in April as well. This cycle is boundaries. I feel like boundaries is going to be keep playing a major role in each of your months, because it's the overall energy. But essentially in April, this is very powerful. That it's like somebody taps into that boundary one last time, and that's really it for you. And you're just like moving on into a new passion. I do feel like new love energy here in April also. I feel like this is you testing your boundaries as well. Something has ended in their life to kind of come into you. Or you just had a bad ending with another individual, and this new love, passionate energy, it's like you're very defensive about it. So again, allow, heal, so that it doesn't affect the new energies that will be playing in your life, especially in April here. I definitely feel like someone is closing their heart, and because of just painful endings. and really putting up boundaries. And this is in April. Don't, you know, Spirit is saying, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. So May, that's April. So May is definitely getting more co-workers, more associations, people that you connect with. I feel like some of you guys could in May be like looking into, again, who's not real. I feel like some of you guys are in partnerships or different associations, as well as, again, working with a group of partners on something, or just people that you're connected to, any kind of business, financial decision, mentors, even friends. But somebody, you, again, in May is coming in, and I feel like maybe that's in April where some of you guys are, it's like this new person coming into the picture, and you're just like, something's not right with them. I'm getting a lot of suspicion and doubt off this person that kind of can come into your life in April. It's like, something's not right with them. It could be a Taurus energy. Or again, this is you not really trusting this person here. And this could be because of the fact that, again, there's things that we could have experienced in our past that now it doesn't allow us to kind of see the good in people sometimes, or just seeing a lot of judgments, again, because of the things that we went through. And I'm telling you, this is an energy throughout the whole year of healing. This is you tapping into your higher self. Some of you guys are tapping into your higher self and spotting a fake right off the bat. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, you are spotting those fakes, okay? And you are seeing it for what it is. I feel like in June, you're you're done. Something is like, and this is a lot of swords energy, so this is a mental space. Some of you guys are really still stuck in a situation that took a lot of your energy. So I definitely feel like in April and May, definitely, or I'm sorry, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, so May is definitely like new awesome things that's coming in. I definitely think that it comes to an end at the same time because we're like too protective. That's for some of you Capricorns. I feel like you saw through something and boom, you made a decision, which is also here as well. And then lastly, I definitely feel like we're still stuck in like a mental space that still needs to be healed. We might be a little bit relying too much on our intellectual mind because something intuitively hurts or just not clear, so we're relying more on our intellectual mind. But that mindset is especially in July, especially in July, it's like a challenge to come out of the things that we're mentally caging ourselves in here. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle of getting out of this mindset here. And this is why I love this overall energy. It's encouraging us to consistently remind ourselves of the healing that must take place here, and allow how you feel in stepping into our crown chakra energies and whatever that is for you. That's definitely important, especially when we feel those type of energies that really weighs us down. In August here, I'm so sorry, y'all. This is so annoying. I got a car back. Alright, so in August, we have our Four of Wands here. So some of you guys are getting a great relation. Like August seems like really great relationship energy. Also in May, yeah, look, when Lovers came out. Yeah, something feels good. I feel like there's a reunion for some of you guys This is like coming more into sturdy ground, stable ground, feeling more trustworthiness is all about feeling grounded with someone, feeling safe with somebody, right? As an earth sign myself, I definitely love to feel like comfortable. I welcome change by any means, but this is definitely like a really good, comfortable, stable connection that you feel. This is a beautiful energy here where we're like stepping into it. Again, when that allowance happened, I feel like some of you guys are going to be battling with like over enforcing our boundaries and not allowing some of these new beginnings to come in. I feel like there's two great, beautiful opportunities here that we just have to be a little bit mindful of. If this feels good and this feels passion and this feels real and this feels authentic, ask yourself from a higher self, what essentially do I want my life to feel? Am I choosing loneliness? If I'm choosing unhappiness, if I'm choosing to look at this in a certain way, this year is going to keep reminding you and be presenting you beautiful new opportunities, which is so beautiful, right? But it's like asking ourselves, like, you know, how can we be affecting these beautiful new beginnings in a positive or negative way? And that's where that transmuting negative energy into positive energy is here. So we have September here. We're walking into peace. And look at this. So August and September is like beautiful months for love. It's like we finally in September understand we want peaceful love connections. This is a soulmate connection. This feels exciting. This feels like finding the power to come into peaceful terms with someone that we feel very connected to. Anything that we separated ourselves from and it came to a stagnation because of, again, mental blocks. Anything that felt like a block, anything that felt like anxiety, fearfulness, suffering of any kind felt like a great responsibility that we just couldn't take on anymore. It's like now the energy is shifting where it's lighthearted, it's divine, it's accepting, it's allowing, it's being, is allowing who that person is to be, and they allow you to be who you are, and it's a beautiful connection. We all want to feel just appreciated for just who we are. I like the fact that allowance is here, because a lot of times when we get in these type of connections, it tends to be unequally yoked, because someone doesn't just let us be who we want to be, or vice versa, where we don't allow somebody to just be who they are and accept them for where they are. And it's like finally a connection that makes me feel like I can be who I want to be. This is who I am, and it's appreciated, and you're appreciating them. Again, finding the courage to tap into love. This definitely feels like fear over love because of experiences that you've previously been through. All right, so January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So October, look, injustice is here for October. Anything that was of any wrongdoing, it's like finally good karma is here. Oh, October is beautiful. It's like we finally get it. Whatever we still are unclear about in January and possible February, it now becomes crystal clear in October. You completely realize why things happen the way they do in October. That definitely feels like a aha, beautiful spiritual moment here for you in October here. And November, yeah, because there's this good energies coming in. August and September feel like really great months to step into some really good, beautiful moments here. So November, yeah, there's reconciliations. It's a lot of good times. It's happiness. It's allowance. It's newness. It's good blessings. And again, it's just like an overall thing, finding the strength to tap into your heart. Feeling that heart energy here, Capricorn, is very important. Making sure that you allow happiness to come in. I know that, again, those experiences that we've been through that were like, it just threw us for a loop. It happened and it was chaotic, and it was just finding the strength to like just move on with our life. And I feel like in October is that beautiful aha moment that occurs for us, and then November is like all these, again, new. It's like throughout the year you're going to just get like really great opportunities. Here, January, February, March, definitely March, May. But you can have opportunities come out throughout the month. This is just the energy I'm reading, but this is just such a great opportunity that we don't want to, again, have the courage to tap in our heart, allow certain energies to come into place here. And for December, we have the Magician card here. And we have our Knight of Pentacles, that independence energy here. Oops, thanks. And yeah, we got 2 9s on the board. I feel like December is definitely essentially like that. We end the year with healing, ending this year with emotional fulfillment, ending this year with financial stability, independent, self-sufficient, but also in a space of like truly independent energy. If we didn't even feel like this, or felt like we were betrayed by somebody, or a lot of mistakes, or feeling like we just were plagued by a lot of mistakes that we've personally made throughout the year, this is an energy where you essentially are giving another opportunity, where we still have this miraculous new beginning in December. And I feel like, if anything, that felt like it was a painful experience, especially with like making certain decisions, cutting things out too early, or I don't know, it just feels like a mental space that, where it's that challenge of getting that mental space into a place of peace. But it essentially happens. It essentially happens with someone who's in a place of peace that helps you along with that, even not feeling inspired, and also helping with low self-esteem as well here, and just finding that perfect balance and that inner knowing of who you are. And you are not your mistakes. You are a beautiful individual who has the ability to create the reality that at any given time and point in your life, this is a change for your highest and greatest good. Capricorn, this is a beautiful energy. Oh my God, let's pull some advice here. Let's see what your spirit guides has for your advice. For Capricorn spirit, what is that overall advice? Look at this. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Oh, y'all. And you guys going to be exchanging energy to create abundance with each other. I definitely feel that absolutely here. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, June feels like that type of energy where we're meeting different people, we're exchanging energies with others. But with this stargazer, oh my God, this is, again, a powerful, powerful energy here. 78. This is all about going beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Exactly. This is definitely a miracle energy. This is a miraculous year for us. All of your dreams and aspirations here are within your grasp, and you're being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's opportunity at this time to heal old wounds and patterns of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you have often found it impossible to recognize your worth and believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. Beautiful, right? You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Yeah, this is alchemy energy. This is once we find that place of peace, Capricorn, once we find that place of balance here, that protection that was needed back then, now we can be overly utilizing it in this year. So be mindful of the new beginnings, because pure protection is love. That is real life love here. And the things that we've experienced that is a challenge to unblock our hearts, it's imperative to remind yourself of who you essentially the fuck are, and how this is going to be a powerful energy for you, in terms of it's like the major setup, the best setup ever here. So I'm going to pull 3 love energies here for you for the overall message for October 2020. So I definitely feel like very soon some of you guys are going to be working on some partnerships that you've had in the past. I feel like very soon it's like decide on what is it that you want. Do you want to work on this partnership? I feel like there's a lot of romantic feelings that you have with someone. Your feelings are real. They're worth exploring. And this is definitely allowing you to be more youthful this year. Just be a little bit more lighthearted to recapture that romance that you might be healing some kind of partnership of any kind here. This definitely feels like take the lighthearted approach. If you really do truly feel real feelings for them, please please say that to them, and really decide if that's something that you want to do. If that's something that's coming from your heart, by all means, this playful energy, this energy of lightheartedness, this lightening up of energy really helps some kind of relationship. It renews some kind of connection, okay? So guys, thank you so much for coming to this reading. I appreciate your energy and support and love and vibes. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy 2020. And I'll see you guys next year. Bye.